Hey guys, it's Ren from Makeup By Ren Ren, and if you want to see this look, my bright blue eyes, stay tuned for more. Okay guys, so I'm back with another tutorial, and I decided to bring it back old school and do one of the looks that I kind of used to do on YouTube all the time, and that's what really kind of got me a lot more subscribers. And it's a very bright look, and the reason why I did this look is because one day I was perusing through the comments on my wall on one of my videos, and someone was like, Ren Ren, I missed your super bright looks, that's why I subscribed, can you please do those again? And I was like, you know what, I have been doing a lot of neutral looks lately, and the reason why I do that is because I generally think that a lot of people like more wearable looks. When I first started doing YouTube, I only did bright looks and dramatic smoky eyes, which is kind of like my signature, I guess. So I kind of fell off from that, and I was like, hey, I need to do another bright look because that's what I like. That's what my preference is. It took me a while to kind of get into doing more neutral looks because I was so into dramatic eyes. So that was like an accomplishment for me, the fact that I could do neutral looks. But now I want to bring back the old school Ren, and you guys remember I used to talk about how blues and greens on my eyes were my favorite. So I did a bright blue eye. I kind of did this look a couple weeks ago when I went out with my boyfriend and his friend and another girl, and we went out to the club, and I wanted something really bright because I was wearing kind of like a lot of black, and I wanted something like to brighten me up. So this is what I came up with. It's a little bit different but similar. So as you can see, it's a lot of bright blues pretty much, and like some brown and some white, and then I did like pink cheeks and then pink lips. And I already did my foundation. If you want to see what I use, check out my Face Atelier foundation video. So I do pretty much just do one eye, cheeks, and lips. So if you want to see how I did this look, stay tuned for the tutorial. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I have this eye done, and now for this eye, I'm going to use pure white chromaline, and you can use any white base that you have. A popular one is the NYX Pencil and Milk. And since this is my own base, I'm just applying it with my finger all over. It's really creamy. Okay, the base is on, and it's a sheer white layer all over my eye, underneath my eye, and this is actually a pro product in case you're wondering. Now I'm going to take a little bit of loose powder and place it underneath my eyes to catch the fallout. And this is just banana powder. And believe me, you will have fallout. So if you want to wait to do your foundation, great. If not, you really need to do this step. Okay, now to start the shadow, I find that the easiest way to do it is first to apply the white to the inner third of your eye. I'm just using a MAC 272, I think. And this is MAC Gesso, which is a white flat matte shadow. Use any matte white eyeshadow you have. And to get these to show up really good, just really pack them on. And you can build up the layers. And it helps to have the white base because it really makes it pop. So just packing on the white. You can go over more than, even though it's showing a little bit here, go over more so that way blending's easier later. Okay, so you got the white on. Now I'm going to take this. The order seems kind of weird, but believe me, I've tried this look a couple of times, and this is the easiest way to do it so that the colors don't get muddy. But now I'm going to take my 217, and this is texture eyeshadow. Use any warm tan color you have, and I'm placing this above the crease, not in the crease, above the crease. And this is what the color right here. And it doesn't have to be perfect because honestly it's going to get blended out later anyways. Now you're going to go into the blues, and I'm going to use two colors on the outer V, this dark blue right here. It's actually a combination of Deep Truth, which is a dark like a deep navy blue with a little shimmer, and then fresh water. And these are two must-have blue colors from MAC in my opinion. But I don't like how Deep Truth is a little too dark, so I layer Deep Truth first on my outer V, and then I put fresh water on top. So I'm going to take my MAC 226 and then get into that outer V, and now I'm just kind of starting to shade it in. Okay, so you can see how this is really dark, the blue, which is pretty, but I want to be a little bit brighter. So I'm going to take a little bit of fresh water and place it right on top. And now it's a little bit brighter. So you're creating that outer V shape. And it's okay if you kind of get it in the middle because you're going to cover that. But get a really good outer V shape. And then you can go ahead and take this and go into the crease. Like that. And now we're going to take the middle blue color, which is that really bright, vibrant blue in the middle. And I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow packer brush, and then I'm going to get this color, which is Clarity. It's a matte squared eyeshadow. You can also use Electric Eel or any really vibrant blue color. So what you're going to do is take and load it on your brush, shake off the excess, and then just pat it in between the white and the blue. Just remember, if you have a matte color, the key to getting it opaque and pretty is to just pat it on. Pat, 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 pat. So now I'm going to try to blend it into the white a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of sweep it into the white gently. Like that. And then go back in and reapply the color next to it where you want it to be really vibrant. Like that. And then you can go back and add a little bit more of that dark blue if you want on the outer V, just to kind of, you know, blend it into that other blue. This is just a Sonia Kashuk blending brush. I like it because it's really dense, so it gets the color on there. Go back with your 217 and the texture eyeshadow, and now what you can do is to kind of blend out the barrier between the blue and the brown is go ahead and just take the top and pat between the two lines. This will diffuse out the blue and have a nice little blend. So you're just poking it pretty much. You're not really like sweeping it. Like that. And now we're going to go in for our highlight color. I'm just using MAC Vanilla. And this is a very matte look, which I like matte, so that's my thing. You can use a shimmery colors if you want. I'm using just a small eyeshadow brush, and I'm getting it right underneath my brow as a highlight. Like that. And then I'm going to take just a stiff little synthetic brush, and I'm going to get this bright blue onto the lower lash line. So I'm going to get some, load up my brush, shake off the excess, and just go right underneath. And kind of thin out the line as you go inside, and then thicker on the outside. Now take your trusty Q-tip, and I'm going to blend out this line right here and kind of clean up and make the shape nice and clean. And I'm going to be OCD and touch up this blue right here. And then wipe away that powder. Okay, now we're going to line. I have this new eyeliner which I am using for the first time, and I used it on this side. It's really good. It's I got it actually in San Francisco from Japantown, It's called One Day Tattoo Liner. Heard kind of about this a while ago on the blog scene, and I really like it. It's a really fine tip. It's like little tiny bristles as opposed to the felt tip, which you usually get, and it's so black and so precise. So this is amazing. So I'm gonna put it on. And you get a really, really skinny line if you want, or you could do a thick line. And this is, we're doing like a wing. Like so. And then on the waterline, we're going to just take black. This is MAC Smolder Eichel, one of the classics. And now I'm going to apply some lashes. These are red cherry lashes. I'm not sure what number they are, but they're one of the more dramatic ones. I haven't done a really dramatic lash in a little while, so I'm going to bring it back for you guys. So this is what they look like. They're really thick, and then they wisp out at the edges, and I'm going to apply this and be right back. Okay, I have the lash on, and while the glue is drying, I'm going to go ahead and touch up under here because the powder kind of took away a little bit of my concealer. So I just got my Ben Nye crayon, and I'm just going to kind of re-brighten that area right up. And now for the rest of the stuff. My foundation's already done, so we're just going to do blush. Okay, I'm going to use this one right here, this bright pink, which is Bobbi Brown's Peony. And I'm going to apply it to my cheeks. I'm getting a little bit more right here than I usually do, because usually I just kind of push it back, but I want a little more color on my cheeks today. Okay, I'm going to add a little shimmer. I'm going to break out my refined MSF because I never use it. And I'm going to just apply it to the tops of my cheekbones with my Sonia Kashuk brush right here. Just because my face is kind of really matte, so I want to give it some kind of shimmer. So on the cheekbones it goes. And then if you want, apply mascara. Well, I mean, you should apply mascara to your lashes, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay home and take this off, so I'm not going to do mascara because I'm lazy. But make sure to bind mascara into your lashes to blend them in. And then for lips, I'm going to go for more of a nude lip, so I'm going to take Brave New Bronze lipstick, which is one of my favorites. It's a limited edition, but if you can get your hands on it, I really like this color. So add a little bit of lip gloss on top. This is Show Coral Matte Chrome Glass. This is really old. I got the CCO. And this is the final look. I'm just going to do a little Fix Plus. Kind of refresh the skin and give it a nice little sunken in glow. And I hope you guys like this look. If you want to see what products I use and pictures, check out my blog, makeupbyrenren.com. And until next time, have a great night.